Hey guys, today I'm going to be going over this figurative language PowerPoint with you as we review RL4 for our RL4 assignments that will be due tomorrow. So let's go over some different examples of figurative language, starting with alliteration. Alliteration is a sentence or phrase with words which start with the same letter or sound. And the example they gave was Morgan Mouse munched marshmallows merrily. And as you can see, each of the words in that sentence starts with the same letter, M. Okay? Let's move right along to allusion. Allusion is where you make a reference to something else. Sweets are her Achilles heel. Now, when someone refers to an Achilles heel, they're talking about something that makes them weak. So, sweets are her weakness. Next is hyperbole. Hyperbole is to describe something in an extremely exaggerated way. We waited in line all day. Did these people really wait in line all day? Probably not, but it felt like it to them. They exaggerated it. So that's hyperbole. An idiom is a phrase that means something different than what it says. It's raining cats and dogs. We know when someone says it's raining cats and dogs are not literally falling from the clouds. It's just raining hard. We know this one, metaphor. A metaphor is when you use a comparison for two things using the words is or are. Or in other words, you're comparing something by saying it is something else. Her smile is the sun. Is her smile literally the sun? No. But they're saying her smile is bright. So it's like the sun. Onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like the noise it makes. The dog over the vase, the dog knocked over the vase with a crash. So crash would be our example of onomatopoeia here because it sounds like the noise that it makes. Personification is when you describe non-human or non-living things using human qualities. So this example says the leaves danced in the wind. Can leaves dance like people? No, but this is an example of personification. A proverb is a short statement expressing a belief or a truth. The early bird catches the worm. And lastly, is simile is when you're comparing two things using the words like or as. He is as fast as a rabbit. All right, guys, the PowerPoint will be attached here. You can go over it on your own after you watch me go over it. Have a good day.